Mom and Kaylin preparing the table. I don't know what the occasion is. There's Dean. He's got his bottle and his toys. There's Kaylin and Dean. And there's the Lamonts, Pearl and Frank, and she's holding Dean. And there's brother uh, and his wife. That's Franklin Lamont and his first wife. There's Francine, and then Gary on the left. And there's Francine and Gary playing with Dean, spinning the top. There's Dean running across the room with his bottle. He's holding on to the nipple. And there's Francine's mother, Pearl, with Dean. And there's Bernadine smoking, and Gay Marie with a cup of coffee. There's Gay Marie calling someone. There's Leo having a nice cool beverage. Looks like an Olympia. Gay Marie and Leo on the floor smoking. And there's Bernadine on the couch. There's my mom in her nightgown. There's Dad, Mom, Gay Marie, and Bernie. Dad's getting his hair fixed. And there's the fireplace at Mom and Dad's. There's Kaylin. There's the Pellegrinos. Dorothy and Mr. and Mrs. Pellegrino. And they're standing in front of the roaring fireplace. There's Dorothy. She brought some presents for Kaylin or something. They're out checking the blossoms. I don't know what that tree is. Might be a purple plum. It's probably California camellias. And there's a little puppy. My dad and Dean and the neighbor's pup. And there's Dickie Lamb and Mrs. Lamb, my parents' next door neighbor. There's Dickie and Dean and their little dog, Dickie Lamb. Oh, it looks like a Pekingese. And there's Mom and Dad's house back in 1959. It looks like daffodils in the backyard, or California poppies. Those are California poppies, yeah. That's a daffodil. There's Howie and Ruth, Martha, and my mom. They're up at the Gold Rush town. I don't know, Sutter Creek or one of those. Plymouth. It's probably Sutter Creek. or Shingle Springs. So there's Ruth, Martha, and my mom. Some of my mom's roses, it looks like. It's a beauty. There's my dad checking out the rose bush. Firing up the old lawnmower. There's Hank Lindenschmidt, my father. He looks slim and trim, probably about 40 years old, 45. And here's the 8th Winter Olympics, 1960. There's Franklin Lamont and his first wife, Anne Francine, on the right at the Winter Olympics, 1960. Squaw Valley, California. Here's the ski jumps. The ski jumps at Squaw Valley. It's the ice skating rink. There went the flash is a skier. The camera's not fast enough to catch them. They go whizzing by too fast. I can't track them. You see them when they come down to the landing zone below. Oh, you see a flash. There's another one, another one, another one. That's a better shot. It's the ice carvings of skiers, it looks like. Francine, Dean, and Gary, and the little green bug. Grandma and Dean in front of my parents' house on Watson Way. Dean's getting a ride in a wheelbarrow by my mom. Now they're out picking flowers. There's somebody in the trunk. There's there's John putting the gun in the back of the trunk. Looks Looks like they're getting ready to head back to Ohio or Vandenberg. Grandma Hazel and Mom checking out the snowball plant. There's my dad and Hazel. There's John, Grandma Hazel, and Kaylin. It's the orange tree in front. Looks like they're heading back to Colorado to take Grandma home. There's Dean. There's Francine. There's the strawberry planter. That's what they're looking at. Now we're up camping. It must be cold. Probably up at Ice House Reservoir. Yep, they're fishing at Ice House. Cleaning some fish. There's my mom and little Dean with his coolie hat. He's a little Chinaman. There's Mort backing his boat into Folsom Lake. He built that boat. And there's Mary Mort and my mom and little Johnny. And there's a view of Mort's boat. It's even got a galley and sleeping quarters. There's John. There's my dad. They're going to launch the boat at Granite Bay, Folsom Lake. Mary's driving. And John's in the boat, backing it out. He's got the motor running. He's cleared the boat trailer. There's Mary and John and my mom in the boat. Here they are again in the galley of the boat. Here's the Tenuras and my mom up at Ice House, it looks like. I don't know if that's snow. There's landing a trout. My dad landed a trout at Ice House. Or is that me? Well, that's my dad. He's caught a trout at Ice House. There's my mom with her coolie hat on. Here's the fire, the remains of the forest at Ice House after the big fire they had. It burnt most of the hillsides there. The forest fire devastated all the forests near Ice House. Near Riverton. Michigan, California Lumber Company. Pause. Let's see, where's pause?